Rooney goal was enough for the 3 points. Manchester City are still alive here. Balotelli, Aguero! Here we go, this is the time of our life. Red one,
In today's feature story, we are taking a look at Buruburu Sports FC. This is a club plying the trade in the Division 2 of the Kenya Premier League under the Football Kenya Federation and under FIFA. This is a club training at Mesora Ground in Nairobi. And remember, we say that we are taking a look at the lower league football or the grassroots football. This is where talent is nurtured and talent is sold out to the bigger teams or to the higher tier clubs. Talking about Buruburu FC, we are going to take a look, know about the history of the club, know about the foundation of the club and what it takes to even play in a, what they say in Kiswahili, club ya mtaani. Buruburu Sports FC, as we earlier said, is based in Buruburu, Nairobi County, and was formed 14 years ago. That's the year 2004 by Kelvin Onyango. He founded it as a community-based club and had the support of the community to train at Mesora grounds. The field is a dusty gravel-filled stadium which seems to pose a harder challenge on the club in terms of injuries sustained and impossibility to play in during the rainy season. However, according to Onyango, who also plays the role of team manager, this is their only home and he is proud of his initiative. Onyango, who is middle-aged, explains the reasons as to why he formed the club.
Nafasi yangu ya kuunda hii club ilikuwa nitumie kupromote education na sports. Because nilikuwa nimeona vijana wengi wanakaa mtaani, walikuwa na Buru unajua watu wanaishi kwa court. So nilikuwa naona vijana wanacheza kwa court, wanacheza huko wanavunja magari za watu, ndio nikadecide since hii pitch ilikuwa bure, nikadecide niwalete hapa hivi na ilikuwa ni kitambo sana. Back in 2004.
Playing under the Football Kenya Federation, like every other club, Buruburu Sports FC has a well-formed structure that includes the mission and vision of the club.
Vision, nikiform hii club, vision yangu ilikuwa ni in future hii team icheze Kenya Premier League. Na sasa naona hiyo vision yetu tunaenda kuirealize kwa sasa hizi tuko National Division 2. That means tumebakisha tiers mbili ndo tucheze kwa Premier League. Hiyo ni Division 1 NSL alafu tuingie Premier. Hiyo ndio ilikuwa vision yangu.
According to the founder, it has not been rosy for this club, climbing the tiers from the lower ones to the upper ones, especially considering the hurdles they have faced. However, progress has not only been satisfying but also commendable.
Kwa regional tuliqualify kama number 3. Na points tulia juu number 12 tuacha na points 3 which walikuwa mwiki. Na performance yetu kilinganisha hata ukiona table, ukiangalia hiyo mwiki hao ndio walikuwa number 2 regional na saizi kwa table hao wako huko chini na sisi tuna lead. So unaona tulilana a lot tukiwa regional na tumeimprove sana because currently si ndio tuna top league na tumefungwa tu game moja. So hiyo inaonyesha vijana pia wako na hiyo determination.
Buruburu Sports FC is a club that boasts of a rich and knowledgeable technical bench. In the technical bench sits Rogers Kadenge, the son of renowned Kenyan footballer Joe Kadenge, who is a well-known and familiar figure within the club. Coming from a family rich in football, the educated coach is a senior figure in the club.
That's my old man. That's my father. So I come from a rich football family and I decided to be part of this technical bench because I'm part of this team for a long time and also I've played this game for a long time and I have the experience. So I think harnessing the boys, putting them together, building the team, I thought it would, being the older person in the group, so that would be the best position I could make the club.
The club not only signs players from Buruburu only, but their scouting also cuts across various estates and suburbans within Nairobi.
Basically, you can say it is a 3-in-1 situation because we outsource. Because basically, we don't have to say this is a Buruburu club. We outsource from areas within Eastlands. You can go as far as Dandora, Jericho, Embakasi, wherever. Talent is never hidden. It's something that shines out in everybody. So, in a nutshell, basically, we nurture talent. In a nutshell, we nurture talent and also make it possible for everybody willing to play the game.
Buruburu Sports also has an academy program, and this is essential in producing top talents for the club, including captain and prodigy Frank Ayodi.
Academy iko. Personally mimi nilianza ati nimekuja hii team nikiwa mkubwa. Nilianza nikiwa mtoi, nilikuwa around 14 years nikianza Buruburu Sports. Sasa ndo nimegrow nayo in the different levels. Mpaka sasa niko senior team, tumetoka district. Sasa tuko division 2 tuna lead. Tuna hope pia tuendelee hivyo. Kwa hivyo tuko na academy ina entice vijana wadogo from 10 to 12 to 14. Hata under 20 tuko nao, but wengi wako high school. Kuna wale wadogo timu kubwa sasa hivi.
The captain also emphasizes that as a team, collective responsibility is imperative and that team building and motivation is essential for the team.
Unajua kama Buruburu Sports tumebarikiwa. Tuko na technical team poa sana. Yeah, so kuna wachezaji wageni huku kuja kwa team. Pia welfare wachezaji. So mimi wakati kama link up. Wachezaji wakiwa na shida wanakuja kwangu, alafu mimi ndo na address kama wachezaji. Inakuwa kitu personally morali inaanza na wewe mwenyewe. Juu ball hapa mashinani kwangi rahisi. Vijana pia wana mambo mingi, ana mashida kwao, juu familia yao iko aje. So ndo atoke kwa nyumba kila siku akuja kwa kiwanja. Personally yeye mwenyewe lazima sacrifice. Ajue atakucheza ball, ajue nini anataka. Alafu sasa ndo akuja kwa team kama technical bench, fair, vitu kama hizo, una make sure ako sawa. Akiwa na mashida mnamcancel, inakuwa rahisi. Hiyo sana ndio inawapatia morale.
For 14 years the club has been running, achievements ought to be highlighted. Being a community club, seeing these youths become a living embodiment of talent promotion is as critical as giving them hope for the future. This has led to the betterment of the club and society at large, according to the team manager.
Tuko na achievement juu kuna wachezaji wamepata scholarship through football. Tumetuma in 2012 tulituma wachezaji wawili US wakamaliza masomo yao. Hata hao sasa ndio ku give back kwa society juu sisi ni self sponsored club, au kuna vitu au tuma. Vitu kama boots, uniform au tuma. Alafu currently tulituma wa mwisho alienda after election alipata scholarship tena US. Last year mwingine alienda South Korea. So sisi kama club hiyo ni achievement tunashukuru sana because ndio tuko na challenges za sponsorship, but since vision kazi yetu ilikuwa ni tutumie sports ku promote education. So those are one of the things that we feel proud of, because you see getting scholarship abroad is not easy, especially in the US.
For a sports club, however, the cons are equal to the pros. Challenges have been numerous as they run their day-to-day activities.
Up to now, the challenges, especially the infrastructure, especially you can see even the stadium. If we can get a stadium like the one in Toyoyo, but for the past 14 years, this is the only place that we know as a place we can train. We cannot afford money to go and train in Kasarani or Nyayo Stadium. Sometimes we get few opportunity to train at Toyoyo when we get invitational tournaments or friendlies. But that is the biggest challenge that we have, apart from the sports equipment. Currently, we don't pay any players because when we sign a player, we just tell him this is a community club. So what motivates most players in our club is the brotherhood, because this is Buruburu Sports, but most players come from Dandora, Umoja, Huruma. So you see, what motivates most of these players is the friendship that we have. We don't put them that this is Buruburu, now we cannot train with them. Some of them come even as far as Saika. So you can see those are what motivates the players. Then what motivates them again? Those people who have gone abroad. So they are like role models. They see them, they are abroad. When they come back, they come give them stories about how football can help them. So most of them, they have that motivation. You understand?
Unlike in other areas where the community response towards such initiative is poor, the Buruburu community is highly receptive to the idea of helping and supporting the club.
Kwa community hatuwezi complain because the first thing that community has really helped us the protecting this ground from being grabbed. Community wamestand na sisi. Kama ukiangalia, this is Buruburu flats. We've been fighting with them to maintain this field. So without the community, I don't think this club could be there because they've protected the field. You know, that's the first thing that the community has done. Then the community, we are self-sponsored team. Sometimes we go as far as Nuru. We cannot raise that fund to pay for transport. We knock at their doors. They chip in. The small that they give us is what we bring back to the club. So we cannot blame the community, but they've really assisted us a lot.
Due to the community support, Kadenge therefore calls upon all and sundry to stand with the club and support the young talents, and also requests parents and guardians to allow their kids realize their potential.
Some of these kids have been called into schools and offered scholarships, which is something that we never did. And you see, we also helping our community in one way because we are elevating the issue of parents having to pay school fees for these kids. So it's something that has helped the club, not only the club, but also the community at large. Firstly, parents should, the new curriculum in our primary schools has calculated that the kids now are also in sports as much as, because long time ago every parent wanted somebody to be a doctor. It's impossible. Sports is a very big industry. People have not recognized the efficacy of sports in our lives. But what I can say is that parents should encourage kids to play sports. We're not talking about football only, be it rugby, be it sprinting, be it cross country, whatever. Sports is a big venture. People should get close to it, and in the end of it all, sports can change very many lives. Like everybody, and in fact more so the people, be it the MP, who is a good friend, Mr. George Aladwa, be it the MCA, Mr. Robert Mbatia, to come in and chip in and help this club. It has a very bright future. When we started this club, nobody believed we'd be where we are, but with each passing day, we're getting there. And I promise you one thing, in the next 5 years, you'll read the name Buruburu Sports in the Premier League.
The football industry has faced numerous challenges in Kenya, ranging from inadequate government and funds support. However, Kadenge, while avoiding blame games, believes that all stakeholders should come together to foresee the maturity and realization of the Kenyan dreams.
So many reasons to that, but I wouldn't like to pinpoint who did what, who did not do what. Everybody should be involved in soccer, more so from the government on the top level. Once everybody is involved, every stakeholder will come in and chip in and make it a better sport. I don't lay blame, because probably I'm part of the blame, so I won't lay blame to everybody. But football and soccer in general in Kenya is a loved sport, and I'd urge people to come in and make this a better sport for everybody in the community.
Buruburu Sports FC is an example of how community-based clubs struggle but reap their rewards. As Rogers Kadenge says, 5 years onwards, this club may be playing in the top-tier Kenyan Premier League. If this dream is realized, then other clubs will be watching them and learning closely. John Mbati, NuruTV.
For the 3 points. Manchester City are still alive here. Balotelli, Aguero!